Hey squad, we are, I know I said we would go live again tonight, but technically we are, but no readings by candlelight. I woke up this morning, smiled at the rising sun. Now I woke up this morning with a slight itch in my throat and a soreness, so I'm kind of sad, super sad actually, because tomorrow I have a big show. That's why I'm not gonna go live tonight and do a bunch of live reading, because I don't think I have it in me to do the live reading. I should probably rest up a little bit. Will this flip around? So tomorrow night I have a show. Monday I have a show. Or not Monday, but Monday I meant to say we'll be back on track. So I'll try to do our live readings, recordings, Monday through Friday. God help me. And weekends I usually have my shows, so we won't do anything on the weekends. I wish this tree would come alive. I wish it would come to life, tree. This one has not been happy the past couple years. So Monday through Friday we'll run our live readings. I miss you guys. Don't be sad. I'm not gonna be able to do live reading tonight because I got a sore throat, man. That makes me sad. And tomorrow, if anyone's in the Southern California, Central California area from the channel, we have a big show tomorrow night. Come see Manoletter's music style. We got the full band coming out. Have our boy Noah on the trumpet. We got drum and bass. Your boy's the front man singing reggae, fusion, jazz, big band. Oh, it's a beautiful vibe. So I would like to meet some people from the channel. If anyone is around Ventura, LA, Santa Barbara counties, that would be awesome. We have 16,000 YouTube subscribers. A couple of you have to be around, right? Anywho, you guys have a good night. Sorry we can't do lives tonight. I'm feeling kind of sick. We have to conserve our voice for the show tomorrow. So I'll be back on Monday. All right, I'll be back on Monday. And I just wanted to have you guys say hello. Oh, to our beautiful copal trees. Are you guys into burning resins and burning So this is copal from Mexico, Bursera hinciana. If you guys are into meditation and you like your incense and your resins, this tree is a cousin of frankincense, and it produces copious amounts of resin. And it smells a little on the citrus piney side. This one produces a golden resin. I think they call it copal d'oro. Get some on the Etsy shop. I took cuttings of this one, and they have already rooted. So we're selling the rooted cuttings on the Etsy shop. This is a baby one. And they have frankincense trees on there too. Sorry, I'm just low-key slapping Etsy shop promos. We're in the greenhouse, might as well. And we have frankincense trees. Here's one of our frankincense trees. Whoa, quite beautiful. This is another type of copal tree called Bursera microphylla. Also produces resin. They're mostly using these resins for burning while they cut each other's heads off. The sacrificial ceremonies, they were burning these trees, the copal trees. This one's not a good example. This one's sick, man. I can't figure out how to bring it back. I've been doing everything. It's in the greenhouse. It's getting foliar feeds. It's getting top shelf everything, but it's still sad. We'll gotta figure that out. We gotta help me help you, tree. Help me help you, please. But yeah. So just wanted to show off the greenhouse a little bit, and I guess you guys have a good night. Gene, I hope so too. Thank you, Caleb. Hello, Creative Mind. Thank you. I'm we're throwing colloidal silver at it. There's this friggin' Mexican remedy stuff that comes in a little jug that we're using. It's got like 8 different essential oils and bee propolis and like flower pollen. I'm gonna gargle in salt water. We got the hydrogen peroxide going. Did I say colloidal silver? I have tea brewing from our white sage plants. I'm throwing everything except the kitchen sink at it, as they say. Also, creative mind. I forgot. I meant to message you and say thank you for all the love you left on the Instagram. I haven't caught up with it yet, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. I wish I could flip this camera around. Oh, here we go. We're going into winter, so stuff's starting to turn yellow. But this is our Bursera hinsiana crossed with Bipinata. This is our Bursera microphylla, just a beautiful tree. Oh, little seeds. Next year's babies. You're not gonna focus for me? All right, it's all good. Next year's babies are already coming along. We love it. We love it. We love it so. Confounded though, I love it so. This one's a little hard to take cuttings of. I would love. I'm gonna plant a forest of all my resin-bearing trees. We're gonna have. Here's one of our frankincense trees, a smaller one, Boswellia nana. Here's another copal tree, Bursera fageroides. We're gonna have fields of these things, of course, fields of our frankincense trees. We have a seed-grown frankincense tree over here that's just doing absolutely beautifully. Oh, check it out. How lovely. And when I have my frankincense forest and copal forest up and running, you are all invited to come hang out, burn resins and incense, burn some trees, merry make and frolic in the woods. So sit tight for that, okay? But happy Friday. I'm bummed I can't be doing readings with you guys tonight because they've been a vibe. I've actually really been enjoying it this last week. I love it. Gene, how old must the trees be to be able to extract resin out of them? They produce resin immediately. It's just the bigger the tree is, the more resin it's going to produce. I don't tap the trees for resin at all because I want a nice, big, healthy tree first. I'm more concerned with getting them grown. Like this one is seed grown. And these are all my cuttings that I just took a couple weeks ago, so they're not... This one's slowly starting to put leaves out. I don't know if you can see that. But these are all cuttings that I just did, so those probably aren't going to pop for another month or so. We have probably a dozen or so. That one's a bigger one. And the one that's in the ground, this is just the greenhouse. The ones in the ground are doing great too. Even one, there might be resin on this one. If I look closely, no. Yeah, I can't. Look at this. It's like a swollen trunk. It's kind of cool. They're semi-succulents, so they store water in their trunks. They get all they get all funny looking down here, but they're really interesting specimens. So to answer your question, they always produce resin. It's just the bigger they are, obviously, the more resin you're going to get. And I don't think I'll be tapping a few of my trees because when you tap the trees for resin, the seed viability goes down. And the seed viability is like 0 to 8% on the frankincense trees. I planted 300 seeds and got like 2 trees a couple weeks ago. And so they're notoriously hard to grow from seed, but we appreciate the challenge. We do. Willie Mills, couple more weeks, I will start plants indoor under lights, then move everything when it warms up to get. Oh, Willie Mills, nice. You bought some of the seeds from the shop. Yeah, good luck. And if you don't get any seeds to pop, hit me up and we'll see if we can figure something out because the Boswellia sacras are just hard to get going, dude. They're hard to get going. They really are. But when you do, it's beautiful. Like I'm saying, look how beautiful this structure is of the seed grown. It's just a lovely It's just the loveliest of trees. So excited, so beautiful. Such a good color on that. Okay, for real though. I'll see you guys soon, all right? I'm gonna go relax. Maybe make some tea. Hold on, before I go, I wanna look at my first greenhouse built out of leftover window stuff. Here's another frankincense. Here's our tamarind trees. We have tamarind trees on the Etsy shop too. You guys should buy them. I sprouted a bunch and no one wants to buy them, and they're super dope. They taste delicious. They're stupid good for you. Tamarind pulp, yo, so check this out. This tree makes a seed. It makes a pod, and in the pod there are seeds, and the seeds are coated, or in the pod is seeds and like a pulp that the seeds are in, and it looks like a big old bean pod. Well, the pulp is super sour, and it improves nerve function. Like, it improves the communication of your brain and your nervous system. It's stupid magical. I'm only selling them for like 20 bucks, maybe even cheaper, like 15 bucks on the shop. No one wants to buy them, mostly because no one knows what they are. They're big in like Asia and the Mexican communities. Tamarindo is what we call it here, and they make candies out of it and stuff. But low maintenance. This one I thought was dead because I didn't water it for like 2 weeks, and it was just a stick. And then gave it some water, and the leaves are growing back. So we now know that these things are crazy resilient. They're, what's the word where they make their own nitrogen? Legumes, so they produce their own nitrogen. Anywho, buy more trees, plant more trees. Buy more trees, plant more trees. Here's some more of our frankincense trees. Yeah. The dragon's blood tree, I know I want to get some dragon's bloods. That's my next endeavor. I actually have some Pistacia lenticus, and I just bought a little vial of the essential oil, and it costs like 80 bucks for 5 milliliters because I guess it's super hard to come by. But I got a bunch of the seeds, and I bought a little tree. It's like 6 inches. It's actually in the greenhouse, and that is my new... I'm expanding out of my boswellia, out of my frankincense and myrrh and copal, and we're going into other resin-bearing trees because, I don't know, there's something about the resin-bearing trees that I can't get enough of. So, yes, dragon's blood is on the list. I would like to get some dragon's blood as well. Good luck, though, Willie. Gene, thank you. Creative Mind, thank you for the love. I'll see you guys soon, okay? You guys have a good night. Have a good night. I'll see you soon.